When is it appropriate to grieve? Yesterday I did a live with Not Jennifer Garner. We talked about friendship breakups and grief, and the idea that people don't feel permitted to grieve certain kinds of loss in their lives, like the loss of a friendship. And I think it can really help to have an idea of what it is we're grieving, or what the thing we do is that we describe with the word grief. So this is Working Definitions Episode 3, Grief. There's a popular philosophical idea that each individual person is an identity unto themselves, that who and what we are is something we carry with us regardless of the environment or circumstances we're in. And that's wrong. The truth is we externalize parts of ourselves into the people and things around us. For example, you might externalize some of the way that you communicate who you are to other people into your wardrobe, or you could externalize your recollection of the content of important conversations into your email. And we externalize huge parts of ourselves into our loved ones. In a close partnership like a marriage, things like remembering birthdays, knowing how the router works, or making sure the bills get paid on time can be externalized into one partner or another, by which manner they become part of each other's selves, because all of the participants become people who are able to do that thing collectively, because they all rely on the person in the relationship who does those things doing them for them as well. But the same is true for less closely intertwined relationships. Maybe it's just going to a particular place to visit once a year, or remembering the old stories about you that you tend to forget, or being really good at getting you gifts you wouldn't have thought of. Whatever the case is, when you externalize parts of yourself into another person, and then they die, or leave, or change in a way that means they no longer fulfill that function, that's like brain damage. It's part of you dying. And it's not just true of people. When you move to a new house and suddenly don't know where everything in your house is, or if you lose your favorite jacket and stop knowing how to make yourself feel comfortable being seen out of the house, or you're forced to get your hair done in a conventional cut and dyed a traditional color and now you have to tell people that you're queer. Grief is the process of identifying the parts of you that are lost when someone or something that was a part of you is gone, and figuring out how to rebuild those parts of yourself, or go on without them. Often what that means is starting to do things in the way that your past loved ones did, because it's how you know how to do them, but also because it feels a bit like they keep that person alive. It can mean taking better care of yourself because they took care of you, and valuing the well-being of a person whose well-being they valued as a way to honor their memory. Let me know in the comments, if you want to, what kind of things you carry forward from the people who were once a part of you.